Saints Row 1, at its premise, was a contemporary urban city takeover game, or respect was the currency. And it was very contemporary gangs. There was not a whole bunch that was over the top about it.
But we started moving away from really trying to create a realistic kind of world out there into more of, let's create an experience, let's make it fun, let's focus on that. What are things that people might do that are silly that we would want to even show that we understand what you want to do here, and we'll support you in it.
I worked on Saints Row 2, and we actually started working with the Saints Row 1 team about 6 months before Saints Row 1 shipped. So we were able to work with them to figure out not only what worked and what didn't work on a technical basis, but also a design basis, and make our decisions after meeting with them and move forward on Saints Row 2. Saints Row 1 obviously did very well, and it came out with enough development time such that we were able to change our approach a little bit based on comments from press and reviewers. And basically that was the beginning where we kind of knew that the over-the-top theme was something that was really going to work for this franchise.
We got close with Saints Row 1. I think Saints Row 2 really hit the stride of what we were trying to say this game should be. It was always to be that kind of over-the-top kind of craziness in a world that just allowed you to do all those things.
We just liked the fact that we had a few things that sort of distinguished us from other, open world titles, and we wanted to just drill down on that, and focus more on it. There's plenty of story in there, but it's really not it's not trying to be the next Godfather. It's just about having fun, having cool moments and just crazy gameplay.
We kind of found, our audience, we kind of found our voice, with Saints Row 2. We had plenty of discussions during the development of Saints Row 2. Oh, are we pushing it too far? Are we pushing it not far enough? And things like that. And those kind of went all out the window after Saints Row 2. It was like we got the reaction from the fans, and it really kind of put us squarely in place. Like, yeah, we can push it even farther. And that's what we're doing with Saints Row 3.
One of our main goals for Saints Row 3 was cohesion, was making sure that the over-the-top gameplay that we kind of perfected in 2, that we've brought that into the story, into the art, and into everything that we could possibly do in the game. And I think it turned out well that, stuff that might have seemed out of place in the past, now the whole world is at that same tone, and I think it just really hits a great note of you feel like everything is right. Even though it's completely ridiculous, it just kind of works.
It's not just about the gameplay. Let's have the over-the-top theme be applied to situations, pedestrian lines, effects, art direction, basically everything, so the players have just one cohesive over-the-top experience.